Broadcasting live from downtown Las Vegas, you're tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Yo, welcome to Let the Ball Bounce. This is your host, Goose Thomas. And in the building, man, I got my big brother, man, Mr. Bill Blockham Logan. What's good with you, man?
With you, bro?
Man, I'm chilling, man. It's divisional playoff Saturday, man. We got a lot to get into, man, football-wise. If you want to give us a call here in studio, man, 702-608-3259 is the number. The lines are open. Call in with your questions, with your comments, with your predictions, all of that good stuff, man, for this Saturday and Sunday divisional playoff round, man. We got a good game brewing in Santa Clara right now. Last I saw, it was tied up, man, 7-7. Vikings at 49ers, man. So we should have a good game there. And this evening, we got the Titans tonight going to Baltimore, going to Charm City.
Yeah.
To see that boy, Mr. Jackson.
That boy.
Woo. Oh, boy. The dude's special, man. Download that Gorilla Cross app. ASAP, man. Download that Gorilla Cross app, man. Check out your guys, man, right here. LTBB Sports Talk in the building. We got my man James on the boards today, man, because
what's up, y'all?
Quan is playing hooky. I guess I should have played hooky too.
Because
my team playing too.
That's
Quan.
what I'm saying.
Homeboy. Huh?
That's
we could have all played hooky, Quan.
That's what I'm saying.
You understand me?
I think Steve said he wasn't coming so he could be at work watching the game.
Yeah, so he can be at work. Come on. And Steve a 49er fan too.
Yeah.
So Steve playing hooky too.
Playing hooky, man.
It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. It is what it is, man. We got the
Dre on the road.
Dre on the road. He gonna be calling in. At least he said he was gonna be calling in here, man. Shout out to Dre Bailey, man, out there being a father in Long Beach, man, checking after his baby girl, man. She had a college tour. So, you know, Pops want to be there to support his daughter in her college decision, moving on to the next phase of her life, when actually life starts, right? You making those decisions out of high school, that's when life really happens. That's when you get grown and you start making real life decisions, man. So shout out to Dre Bailey out there with his baby girl, man, the real cookie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dig. We are on live on Facebook, man, so take the time and share the live feed. If you are on live with us, take the time, share the live feed, man. That's what I'm about to do right now. Shout out to Quan, man. He chiming in. Quan probably got a glass of that hooch. Quan look like he drink corn liquor.
He went to Mississippi and got some of that hooch.
Yeah, he went to Mississippi.
Got some of that
hooch, man. So shout out to Quan, man, the corn liquor drinker.
Get the hooch and get up out of there. Don't go to the club.
Yeah, please don't go to the club.
Juke joint.
Don't go to the juke joint. Cause you
get your little $2 took.
Cause you
your little $2. Get your little $2 took.
That's gas money, Ray. Come on, think. Man, look, that's one of the best movies,
boy, look here,
ever, bro. Life, bro.
Now I got to go home and watch it.
Oh my goodness, bro. That's one of the best
go home and watch
movies
it later on.
Ever, man. Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy, bro. Life. Oh my goodness, man. We appreciate everybody, man, chiming in on
life
the live.
For being in the wrong place at the wrong
just being in the
time.
wrong place at the wrong time. That's exactly what it was. Essentially, bro. That's it. They were in the wrong place at the wrong time, and framed for a murder that they had absolutely nothing to do with, and here we are. You know what I mean? They done spent what was it? What they spent 45 years in prison together before they
spent more than that.
They ended up making the mad
it was
dash.
More than
it was
that.
more than that.
Yeah.
It was more like 60 years.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Remember, they almost got free.
Yeah.
Like probably like a third through it
with the crop duster.
Yeah, and then old boy
Eddie
died.
Murphy.
And
No, was it Eddie
died.
Murphy? Yeah, it was Eddie Murphy that tried to get off on the crop
No,
duster.
I remember the old boy was like,
Oh yeah,
that's when they killed.
Yeah, they bought the
dude.
boss. The
Yeah,
one. Yeah.
That's when they was working at the house.
That's right.
And he was like, "Oh man,
He had
y'all
a
been
heart attack.
Yeah,
on
he had
this
a heart
shit.
attack.
Oh, excuse me.
That's right. That's right.
he had to use the bathroom.
That's right.
You ever throw one of those in there?
Yeah, man. Unbelievable stuff, man. Right now, man, we got it's 12:30 left in the second quarter. Still tie game 7-7. 49ers driving right now. Third down coming up. Real quick, while we on it, let's get into the NFL. The hot topic right now has been the Rooney Rule, and it keeps resurfacing due to what I deem negligence. It's simple and plain for me. I don't see it any other way. It's pure negligence on the part of the National Football League and its handlers.
I think it's more of a patronizing move.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, like I said, the Rooney Rule is working.
Sure.
It's getting a lot of dudes that are minorities.
Looks.
Interviews. But at the end of the day, they don't have to hire them.
No.
Which makes it a farce.
Yep. I just
to me it makes it a farce. It's
Right.
hypocritical.
Right.
And it's patronizing.
Yeah.
To black people.
And that last word you use, man, patronizing, man, is key for me. Man, get down, Debo. Get down, Debo. Big 3rd and 12 right there, converted by the 49ers, man. Debo Samuel with the catch. To me, man, I look at it with that last word that you used, man. It's patronizing, man. If you know, I look at it like this. Remember when Deuce Staley got his interview?
Mm-hmm.
The Eagles interviewed him in shorts and a T-shirt, bruh.
Yeah.
It was raining cats and dogs outside, and you bring this man in for an interview in shorts and a T-shirt.
Very appropriate.
Are you kidding me right now? Is this what really? This is what Mr. Rooney, God rest his soul, if he were alive today, he would be flabbergasted.
Yeah.
By what something he implemented or had the idea of implementing and turned into fruition, having it done like this. It is a complete, almost blasphemous process.
And it's not an NFL problem. It's a ownership problem.
Right.
That's what it is. Mm-hmm. So those owners are telling you that only 3 teams, 4 teams, are worthy of a minority head coach, GM.
That sucks.
Out of 32.
That sucks. That really, really does suck.
With all these dudes who've played in the NFL for years, who know the NFL, who, have been in the NFL basically ever since, they started playing in the NFL, like Deuce Staley.
Right.
Deuce Staley has been a coach ever since he started playing.
Essentially, yeah. That's
Eric
tough.
Bieniemy, the same way.
Same way. He's a fabulous offensive coordinator over there in Kansas
And I don't want to
City.
hear about what he did in college and all that stuff. He's still coaching in the NFL. So that means he is still able to be employed and has knowledge of said NFL schemes and coaches and all that.
Absolutely, man. Well, it looks like we got a phone caller early in the show, man. Caller, you're on live. We'll let the ball bounce. It's your man, Goose Thomas, and Bill Blockham Logan in the building. State your name and where you're from, please.
My name is Trey Bailey, and right now I'm from Long Beach, California.
Yes, indeed, man. Trey Bailey in the building, man. What's good, bro?
78 degrees out here with a sweatshirt on, man. Feeling real nice.
That's just nice.
Oh, my goodness.
That's just nice.
Oh, yeah, you really clowning now, bro.
Yeah, that's
That's
just
clowning
nice.
right now at this point. at this point, bro.
Oh, well, it's 58 here, so you know.
Sun shining bright, but
Yeah,
we
you know.
about 30 degrees cooler.
Yeah.
Just give some love to the DJ because today was a good day playing in the background.
Yeah,
He had
man.
that good day weather.
Yeah.
Well, I feel pretty good out here wearing my black and blue more than an athlete sweatshirt with my gray sweatpants and my blue Vans on, cuz. In the beach.
Come on, man.
I like it.
Yes, sir. Yes, indeed, man. Well, you know, we talking about this Rooney Rule right now, man. And I know, you know, with you being a Steeler fan, the Rooney Rule is something that's near and dear to you. What are your thoughts on the Rooney Rule historically and fast forward to now as of late as we move into from 2019 to 2020?
Well, I mean, when they first came out with the Rooney Rule, I didn't have an issue with it at that time and during those times of old school football.
Right.
Right now, if you fast forward to 2019, some things need to be changed.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
And you know, it's kind of like how certain laws were made, you know, back in the day before blacks even were considered, you know, citizens.
People.
Pretty much.
Right.
You know, I think things just need to be changed. It just needs to be changed.
Sure.
And you know, all of the owners or whoever makes that decision, you know, they all need to get together and kind of, you know, make some changes to the NFL, man. You know, it's 2019. Things aren't really ran the same, and things aren't being done the same. And, you know, business is being ran a complete different way. And so, you know, I loved the Rooney Rule back in the day. You know, I didn't have a problem with it. And I talked to a lot of people who didn't, you know, have a problem with it. But being a Steelers fan, man, you know, it's time to embrace change. I don't think we should have waited until 2019 to embrace this change, but
Right.
you know, things need to be changed. So that's my opinion on it.
Well,
Absolutely.
well, I'll say this: the Rooney Rule shouldn't even exist, because if you're capable to be able to coach,
Come on,
be
man.
a GM, why should a separate rule
Unbelievable.
happen to be able to work in your craft?
Wow.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, if that was the way that they did things back in the day, okay, I get it.
Right.
Whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But right now, business isn't being ran like that.
You're a business owner. Can they force you to hire somebody that you don't want to hire?
And that's what I'm talking about.
You can't. You know, so we can be mad. We can be mad at how the process is going, but at the end of the day, the rule is a farce to me.
Sucks.
The rule is a farce.
It sucks to even have the rule.
Yeah.
To have a rule where a team is forced to interview a minority candidate lets me further know that the world, particularly the country we live in,
Yes.
is still
what-
racist, dog.
Yes.
Simple and
that's
plain.
Yes.
I'm glad you said that because that's what I was alluding to when I
Yep.
you know, mentioned the laws of back in the day.
Yep.
When, you know, blacks wasn't even considered citizens. So what does it tell you now? You guys still feel that way?
Yep. Old
Basically.
ways are being brought into the new
Basically.
age.
Basically.
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
Wow.
they're telling us, the fan bases, that there's only 4 teams that's, you know, that can have the pleasure of having a black head coach or a minority head coach. There's only 3,
Wow.
4.
And how ironic that Riverboat Ron Rivera goes to the Washington team. How ironic is that?
Yeah.
Wow.
How ironic is that? Did we think about that?
Mm-hmm.
How ironic is that?
Yeah.
So who they got? Who all they got over there now? Because it looked like they got the Lakers all-star coaching staff coaching over in Washington right now.
Washington. Well, I think I want to say Riverboat Ron chose Jack Del
Del Rio as his
DC.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's
Yep.
going to make a change as far as the OC is concerned. I'm not sure what's going on there. Our guy Sean Johnson would know more about that, man. And as we were talking, man, touchdown 49ers, Tevin Coleman on the 1 yard TD run. It's now 13-7, about to be 14-7. But Sean Johnson would know more about that particular thing, you know, with the Washington squad being his team. But I just think, as both of you alluded to, eloquently alluded to, Dre and Bill, that there's no reason why a rule should ever be in place if we're being fair across the board. None.
Yep.
No reason.
None.
There are plenty, like you alluded to, Bill, with Eric Bieniemy and all of these guys that have been in the league.
Les Frazier hasn't even
sniffed another job.
Raheem Morris hasn't even sniffed another job.
How about this? I give you one. I give you another one that you may or may not were thinking about. And Dre, you can chime in on this too. How about Jim Caldwell? What did Jim Caldwell do to get fired?
He only led the team to like 2 or 3 playoff
What
appearances.
did he ever do to get fired? The Detroit Lions stink.
Yeah.
They are trash.
And they're worse without.
Absolutely. What did he
Yikes.
do, bro?
He was a Bill Belichick disciple, so that made it all good.
Oh, well then, so that's how Matt Patricia is
Got
breathing
his
right
job. Yeah.
now. Oh, copy
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Because he'll go 5-11 next year.
Yeah.
After going what 3-12-1 this year?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Stop it. And people will say, well, they lost their quarterback. It wouldn't have been no better. They went 5-11 the year before with him.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Oh boy, it's tragic.
It's
Jim
so sad,
Caldwell
bro.
had him in the playoffs 2 out of 3
2 out of
last
3
years
seasons.
that he
Yep.
was there.
Yep.
And where's he at now?
At the house. Where's Jim Caldwell? I
think
have
he
no
was
idea.
a consultant for another team. I looked at
He could be. He could still have his hands in the league.
He had a consultant job for another team.
Mhm.
I looked at
So
it.
I can consult. I can scout. I can even
Yep.
be your OC. But I
Yep.
can't
Go find the
lead
talent.
the squad.
Nope. Of course not, man. We are in position. We are in positions strategically for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
They send us out to scout.
Mm-hmm.
They send us out to consult.
Mm.
We can do all of the things to make a championship team, but we can't be the face of that team. That's a damn show.
Now we
That's
speak
a cold piece.
That's cold piece.
we speak of fairness.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody should have a fair shake.
Yeah. At all
Right?
times.
Right?
At all times.
Yeah. A fair shake for interviewing and for a job.
Sure.
But you look at it, and that is the reason why Cap did what he did.
Yeah. Absolutely. Look, and we
There's
were,
no fairness.
no. We were talking before the show, Bill, and you brought up something that Jason Whitlock may or may not have said. I'm not certain of it. But we'll let the public know what was said, and we're gonna fact check this because I don't like listening to Jason Whitlock. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be totally honest
Yes.
with you because everything I feel he says, I hear the Uncle Ruckus voice when I hear him speak. So I can't really
Tune in.
I can't tune in, bro.
Fully.
I can't fully tune in. I can't. LeVar Arrington, same way. I hear the Uncle Ruckus voice when I hear him speak.
Yeah.
I can't even stomach it, bro.
Yeah.
It's so hard to listen to. But Bill, read the words that he may or may not have said.
Well, it was posted
and
on
we'll-
the page. It was posted
Okay.
on the page that
Okay.
he said that the reason why, Colin Kaepernick,
Mhm.
this is Jason Whitlock. I guess he was watching it. He said Colin Kaepernick is the reason why there are no black coaches in the NFL.
Wow. It sounds like
Or
something
they're
he'd
not
say
they're not getting a fair shake in interviews and jobs
because of
opportunities.
Colin
Kaepernick.
Kaepernick. That is so irresponsible. If he
Very.
said that,
Very.
that's probably some of the most irresponsible dialogue
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
journalism.
Yeah.
That is irresponsible journalism.
Yeah.
That's probably some of the most irresponsible journalism ever in
Yeah.
the history of journalism.
Yeah.
That might be the most irresponsible I've ever heard
The thing right there.
in regards to situations.
Yeah.
That's irresponsible.
Very
man.
irresponsible.
Part of your Halloween.
So
Unbelievable.
you saying this man is holding a lot of coaches back for what he did?
Wow.
He's a little tough.
That's tough.
Done with you, bro.
I never started with him.
It's tragic.
Right.
It's tragic.
Done with you, bro.
That makes no sense.
Yeah. I don't watch him. I've never watched
I
him anyway.
can't, bro.
I just seen the snippets from what he said that
Sure.
people post on the page.
Sure.
Ain't no way.
Unbelievable stuff,
way.
man.
No way.
Unreal stuff, bro.
If
That's
that's what you truly believe,
that's tragic.
you're a lost man.
That's tragic. If we want to talk about something being tragic,
Yeah.
Dre, allow me to steal your phrase. That's tragic.
It's tragic. Tragic.
Wow. Wow, man. Unbelievable stuff. Well, we can only hope and pray that things will change. You know, we've been hoping and praying for a real long time, Dre Bailey, Bill Logan.
Oh,
We've been hoping and praying for a real long time, man.
Yeah. And our parents did before us, and the parents before.
Yeah, we've been hoping and praying for a real long time, G.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, when does the bullish stop? When does it go?
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. There's a whole lot of people out there say, "Well, what are you complaining about? You guys make millions of dollars."
Wow. That's the coldest thing to me, man. You guys make millions. I'm putting
you
butts in
complaining
seats.
Yeah.
I need to be compensated.
Mhm.
I'm putting butts in seats.
Yeah.
I need to be compensated.
Yeah. Fairly.
Sir.
Fairly.
What
That's
are
all
we
I
talking
ask.
about?
That's all I ask. Fair.
Unreal, man.
Fair compensation.
Unbelievable stuff, man. But yeah, bro.
Hey, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all taking my phone call.
Hey, look, man,
I
that's easy work, man. How's the college search going with the real cookie, man?
All right, so
What's she
let me just
thinking
give you
about,
a real breakdown real quick, man, and
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna let you know what her dad, the type of advice her dad gave her. So she wants to go to Fidham College in LA, downtown LA,
Okay.
and that's a fashion school. It's a designing school where she wants to be in the fashion industry
Absolutely.
and either designing clothes, making clothes, styling clothes,
Yes.
things like that. That's just really her thing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And so I got some hard fact numbers. It's about $36,000 to $38,000 a year for the school. For if she wanted to do to stay on campus, it's about $3,600 every quarter, and their quarters are 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 weeks.
10
Their
weeks.
quarters are 10 weeks, man, which is really fast quarters.
Sure.
And it'll be about $3,800 every quarter if she wanted to stay on campus, and then if she wanted her own room on campus, it's double that. Yikes, right? So I want to tell you parents out there, when you decide to lay down and have kids, you need to set aside some college money
Yes, you do.
ASAP,
ASAP Rocky.
in case your child decides that they want to go to college. But if they don't decide that they want to go to college, in the case of many other parents, you could still have saved up all that money and
That's right.
give that money to your child when they turn 21.
That's right.
Bang.
That's right.
There you go.
Done deal.
Here's a nice little head start for you, either
Absolutely.
in money or you can or your college will be paid for.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And so in my case, all three of my kids' college is paid for.
That's it.
But at the same time, I'm opting to not give them that money until they graduate from
That's
college.
right. That's
All
right.
of the money that I've saved.
Ooh.
Say,
Interesting.
All right, love you.
all right, love you too.
I'll talk to you
Interesting.
soon.
Interesting.
Okay. So I've opted to not give her any of that until she graduates from college. But at the same time, I'm going to still pay for her college.
That's beautiful.
Does that make sense?
It's beautiful.
Right? So when she graduates, she'll have a nice check with, a boatload of money
Yep.
that she can go and start her career and just kind of have a head start or buy a new car or
Yeah.
even put it down on a house.
That's
whatever
it.
you whatever she
you
wants
need
to do.
That's right.
Right.
And
So-
that's what us as parents, not to cut you off, Dre, but that's what
Yeah.
us as parents, that's our responsibility. That's what
That's it.
being a parent is all about. Not only raising your children to be the best that they could possibly be, but also setting them up
Yeah.
for success
That's it.
and not failure. That's
That's
what
it,
being a
man.
parent is about.
Yeah.
Setting your
yeah,
children
because
up.
once you decide to have kids, man, life is bigger than you.
Sure.
At that point,
Absolutely.
it's not about you anymore,
Yep.
and it's about giving your child, your seed, the opportunities and the awareness of things that you never really had the
That's it.
opportunity to have.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
With money in your pocket. You know
That's
what I'm saying? Right now we're in 2019. Everybody have choices, and we all have opportunities now. And people can go right or left, but at the same time, if I have a head start with and some actual capital in my pocket to go and achieve those dreams that I want to have, the chances of me making it is greater than it is if I didn't have a dime.
That's
you
right.
see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So we went and looked at the college. I got some hard numbers and things like that. And so what I did find out this weekend is Long Beach City is allowing graduates to go to Long Beach City free of charge for 2 years.
Oh, wow.
So spread that word. Long Beach
That's
City
a
College.
beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Because she can get her
Right?
general education out of the way.
Yeah.
She can get a general ed out of the way, right? Come out with an associate's, and then bounce over and be good to go.
Yeah.
Look, man, I went the
It
JUCO
is a-
route.
Yeah.
I went the JUCO route. Dre, I believe you went the JUCO route at one point.
Yeah.
There's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with the JUCO route, guys. Nothing wrong with the JUCO
That's
route.
the start.
That's the start. There's nothing wrong with that.
And so I'm so glad that you said that. Now I don't have to explain it.
That's it.
I advise my daughter to go to Long Beach City College for 2 years for free. Get all of your undergrad and your general education classes out of the way
Yes,
for
sir.
free.
Free.
And then after those 2 years, you stay super disciplined.
Yep.
Then we can go to FITM where you can only solely focus on your major now.
Yeah.
Right.
Bingo.
That's it, man.
Got him.
Instead of going to and now that's more money that you're actually going to save in the long run.
Right.
When you graduate from college, it'll be thousands of dollars that you didn't have to spend taking general ed classes when you could have went somewhere and did it for free.
Yep.
Got 'em.
Bingo.
Got him.
Man, and while we were discussing education and the purities thereof, Jimmy Garoppolo throws an interception. The Vikings are set up in their own 49er territory now, man. Second and 6 going in. Looks like they're on the when they take the camera off of Jimmy Garoppolo, I can tell y'all exactly where they are. Looks like they're on maybe the 25-yard line going in. Second and 6, man, for the Minnesota Vikings, man. 14-7 is still the score in that ball game.
Good game.
But yeah, man, great game set up. But yeah, Dre, it's we gotta be able to teach our kids, man, the inner workings of things. Life isn't just about what you see at face value. There is much more to life than
not.
what you see with your own eyeballs.
It's the
Far
process.
more. It's the process, man.
That's a process.
Yeah.
To this
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
I'm just telling her to stay focused and trust the process. And before I let you guys go, man, I appreciate you guys letting me,
Man, come on, man.
speak on my
Stop it.
daughter
Stop
and
it.
kind of
Stop
speak
it.
on,
Easy work.
our plan.
Yeah.
But I was talking to my daughter's grandmother because that's where I'm at right now in
Yeah.
Long Beach in front of her house. And
Yes, sir.
I always make it a habit to always come and see, her when I'm in town.
what's up.
Even though me and Cookie's mom is obviously no longer together.
Sure.
That has no reason why I shouldn't be able to stop and see,
None at all.
the
None at
grandma.
all.
So
None
I'm
at all.
I'm always over here and I'm hanging out. And she said, I absolutely love the show.
Yeah.
She said, I watch your radio show all the time.
That's
And she said, you and the other guy, Goose, and then the guy that wears a hat all the time, Bill. And so she just,
That's
I
what's
just
up,
want
man. That's
people
big.
to realize
That's
that
big.
there are people in Long Beach and all over this country that are watching Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio.
So dope.
And if you are not one of those people, you need to check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Hey, because it's bad for your health. I come no still dropping bombs on your moms. Cute come alarms. Hey man, look. Come on, man. Cube, man. That's my goat.
Cube,
Ice
man.
Cube is my goat.
Cube.
That's my favorite artist of all time.
O'Shea
O'Shea Jackson.
Well, Tupac's my goat.
Death certificate, man.
Yeah.
Huh?
Mm.
The Predator.
Mm.
America. What? What are we talking about
Yeah.
right now?
All of them.
Yes, indeed, man. Well, Dre, man, we definitely appreciate you chiming in, bro, and providing your opinion and your thoughts on the Rooney Rule and giving us a breakdown, man, of what Cookie got going on going forward, man. I think it's a beautiful thing, bro. I really, really do.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys, man, and I will be back soon.
Yes, indeed.
And I want to tell everybody who's listening to the show, man, thank you for listening to Let the Ball
Absolutely,
Bounce
man.
Sports Talk Radio, man,
Yeah,
every
man.
Saturday at 2 p.m. and also
Sure.
every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Appreciate you, James, for answering the phone or actually calling me back after the 15th time I called. I appreciate that.
First of all, I was
And,
fixing these cameras over here, but we got you in there. Hey man, congratulations, man, on your seat, man. It's going to the next level. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Super
Yeah,
dope.
that's what's up, man. I appreciate y'all. So, hey, man, I'm gonna keep listening as I continue to get my way back to Vegas and on this road, man.
Yeah.
And shoot, y'all have a great show.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed, man.
Stay safe,
Dre
bro.
Bailey in the building right there, man.
All right.
Yes,
For sure.
indeed, man. My guy, man. Our guy, man.
Yeah.
Dre Bailey right now, man. First and 10 Vikings, man, on their own 16. Well, on the 49ers 16. That should have been stopped. It eventually was stopped behind the line of scrimmage, man, by the 49er defense. Loss of 1 on the screen pass to Dalvin Cook. Second and long now for the Minnesota Vikings.
And I
going
found
in.
out what Jim Caldwell's doing now.
Gotcha. Need to hear that.
He presently is the assistant head coach for Miami Dolphins
Oh,
and the quarterbacks coach.
Oh, wow. Why hadn't we, I hadn't even heard Jim Caldwell's name. Wouldn't have never known that. Wouldn't have never known he was down there with Brian Flores. Wouldn't have had an idea that he was down there with Brian Flores. Wow. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm glad he's still, assistant head coach.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're under another, minority there, and you say quarterbacks coach,
Quarterbacks coach.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he got some work to do. Being the quarterbacks coach in Miami, he got some work to do.
He might have a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see, because the draft is obviously coming up right here in Las Vegas, Nevada in April. And we
Obviously,
will be
he's not getting
present.
the job, so.
Right. I mean, we can clearly see that, right?
Yeah.
3rd and 11 for the Minnesota Vikings. 44 seconds left in the half. The 49ers need to stop here. Hold the Vikings to a field goal would be great. 14-10 going into the half would be ideal. But yeah, this Rooney Rule thing and sticking back on the Rooney Rule, man. First, we want to give a shout out to everybody that's chiming in on the live, man. Shout out to our guy Les Pickett, of course, man. Mo and Mel, Girl
Yeah.
Chat Sports, man. They always chiming in, always tuning in, man. My guy Tito, man. Mark Armstrong, man. RD, appreciate you, brother. RD, man. That's my guy right there. He in DC right now, out there for the for our Founders Day weekend. We just celebrated our Founders Day on January 9th the other day, man. It was a beautiful thing, man. But no, he's in Arizona. For their Founders Day weekend, man, for the brothers out there in Phoenix. Melissa Ferris, of course, Mo.
The ladies.
The ladies are chiming in, man.
Yeah.
Felicia 5, man. Shout out, man. Quan 5'9" playing hooky. You know what I mean? He's still
Man,
listening, though, but it's all good. You know what I mean? Of course, our guy Les Pickett, man, and Miss Tara McCree, man, who always chimes in. We appreciate everybody that's chiming in right now on this divisional weekend, Saturday.
Yeah. Weekend.
Yes, indeed,
Saturday.
man. Oh, it's a beautiful thing, man. We got 2 games on the slate today, obviously, man. You're looking at the Vikings at the 49ers right now. It looks like the Vikings will be held to a field goal attempt. Sack by D Ford right there, man. We really needed him back and in the fold this week. And he's just shedding blockers. Look at that. And the holding call. Give me the holding call, why don't you? Him and
Give me the holding call.
him
why
and
don't you?
DeForest Buckner, man, on the stop. But yeah, man, this late game, which I'm really, really interested in, bro. Like I because of what happened last week against the New England Patriots, I really feel that this Tennessee team has a shot. I'm not saying that they'll win the football game.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't quote me on that. I'm not saying that. I am saying, however, they have a legit shot to win the football game, and it starts with the run. What do you say?
I say the same. I'm saying that Tennessee, they have the means of controlling the game with the run game.
Mm-hmm.
So does Baltimore, though.
That's
And
why. That's why I deem it so
and that-
intriguing,
and
bro.
that means usage of the clock.
Sure.
So it might come down to who makes a mistake in the passing game or turnover.
Sure.
That's what I'm looking for, because both have the ability to possess
Yes.
the ball and keep the clock moving.
Yes.
So that's what I'm looking for. Is it going to be whoever makes that critical mistake,
Sure.
might come out the loser.
So what we're saying is, or what you would be saying is, correct me if I'm wrong, it'll come down to quarterback handling. So I got Lamar Jackson.
Mark Ingram is not fully healthy. He has that calf.
Right.
So
I don't think anybody is at this
Yeah,
point,
so-
but I understand
Yeah.
where you're going.
Yeah.
If you suit up, this divisional playoff round, dog, you
Yeah.
suit up,
yeah,
you healthy.
yeah.
You suit up, you're healthy.
So his backup might get a
Sure.
little more time. So
Right.
we'll see.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, look, the Baltimore Ravens have been able, and this is all season long. We've raved about it. We went to Baltimore, and it was a hard fought game in inclement weather. Lamar Jackson makes play after play in order to set Justin Tucker up for, what was that, a 48, 49-yard field goal to win the game against us. I think it was 2017 was the final. He's able to play chess, right? He's able to do that. And that's credit to Harbaugh too.
Yeah.
We can't just dismiss Harbaugh and what he's been able to do.
Right.
We're talking about a special teams coach coming to be a head coach and is a multi-time champion. Like we have to give credit where it's due, bro.
Yeah.
We have to, man. And Harbaugh has done an excellent job with that Baltimore Ravens squad.
Yeah, he's changed what many say would not work.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can't have a
Absolutely.
running quarterback in the NFL.
Right.
You can't do that.
Right.
That's not going to work.
Sure. Lamar Jackson is a different guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's
a different dude, man.
He's different, bro.
Yeah.
He's very, very,
He's
very
different. And
I saw
the
way
league
too
has
much
seen
of it. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
the league is seeing it, definitely. Look, if you're just now tuning in to Lamar Jackson, shame on you. I'll say that.
Yeah.
I had the unpleasure, if I can make that word up, of seeing this guy in college to the tune of him hanging 60 on my Florida State Seminoles. I saw way too much of him.
Yeah.
I saw him in my nightmares, particularly after that game.
Yeah.
I saw way too much of Lamar Jackson when I closed my eyes at night. Entirely too much. The dude's been special.
Yeah.
Please check those numbers. If you really want to get an idea of what Lamar Jackson has been doing, check those college numbers. Check them. I think he went for like 7,000 yards. Come on, man. What are we talking about? The dude
And
has
he's
a mile and a half
still-
worth of yards
And he's still
in 2 seasons,
young.
bro. And he's still young.
He's still young and has way more to do in the league.
Unbelievable, bro.
I mean,
Unbelievable.
He already broke the quarterback rushing record this year. What could he possibly do next year?
What is he going to do? That's about it. Like you can only go up from here, guy. You can't regress. You can only go up from here.
Yeah. And I'm sure he wants to be one of those dudes who can throw the football for 4,000 to 5,000 yards.
Sure.
To show that part of his game
absolutely
is, that part of the game.
Yeah.
I'm just not a runner. I can run too.
I can throw it.
But I can chuck that thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And look, let's not dismiss what he can do through the air. We've seen a lot of that this season. He loves his tight ends. Loves them. He loves Hurston Andrews. Loves them.
You know what I've heard the narrative this week?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he throws the ball in the middle of the field. Well, that's what Steve said.
Right.
He's a great thrower of the ball in the middle of the field, but can he
just
make
to the numbers?
Throws?
To the numbers.
Can he make the throws? Yeah.
To the numbers.
Come on, man.
Well, look. Steve is right in one aspect. He's great over the middle, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Throwing the ball to the numbers. Throwing the ball over the middle wins you games. Throwing the ball to the numbers wins you chips.
Yeah.
We've seen it. We've seen it time and time again. It wins you chips. That's what the people that are still questioning him want to eventually see.
Yeah.
They want to see those championship throws to the numbers. I believe he could do it.
I think he can.
I believe firmly he can do it. It's just a matter of it doesn't matter what Goose thinks sitting here at Gorilla Cross Studios.
Because those are timing throws.
Yes.
And you got to get it and let it go.
You got to get it and let it go. Let your receiver run up under that thing.
And that's a part of his game that he'll probably be working on this year.
Yeah.
To be more of a well-rounded passer in the league.
Absolutely, man. Shout out to my guy Ant Diggs, man, tuning in. We on our way to Orlando, man, for the World Tournament, flag football tournament out there, man. They got a lot of. It's funny, man. They have a team that we beat in the West Coast National Tournament in Sacramento this past summer as the favorite to win this tournament that we're going to in Orlando, Florida next week.
Oh, okay.
A team that we demolished in that tournament is the favorite to win the tournament in Orlando. That's a little bulletin board material, man.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bulletin board.
Disrespect.
Just a little bulletin board material.
Yeah. It's a little disrespect to the team that demolished y'all, but okay.
Hey, Bill, real quick before we move on. So I'm our guy Sean, man, that's on the page, man. Barber Sean, man, is what I call him, man. That's my guy. He pulled up some old stats from flag football years past.
Mm-hmm.
I saw your name and I saw my guy Brady Wells' name in these stats. Now, Brady, I've been knowing Brady all my life, damn near. He's never told me that he competed in flag, that he played competitive flag football.
Yeah.
Like, he was a nice wideout.
Yeah.
Like, Brady could catch and run that thing.
Yeah.
He never told me that.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to get on him. I got to get on Brady. I'm going to get on Brady.
But, he's always been a humble dude as far as that.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
Yeah, but that was
a humble guy.
That was the league that
Is that when I was playing over at the middle schools?
No, we was playing in back of the Silver Bowl.
Okay, got you on the big fields.
Yeah, on the big fields.
Got you.
And God rest his soul. Chris Griffith ran the league.
Mm-hmm.
The referee Chris Griffith ran the league, and he kept stats.
That's what's up.
He kept all-time stats.
That's what's up.
And that's what made the league, fun.
That's right.
Because you could go back and look and see.
Yeah.
And it was a great thing.
That's it, man. Wow. Wow. I know, man. Shout out to Sherm.
We played. Me and Sean. We played together.
Yeah. You guys were on the same team. I saw that. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy. And it's funny because I started playing flag I'm looking at like 17 years now, 15 to 17 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And when I first started, you were still out there doing your thing, balling, man. Shout out to TMT, man. One of the
unit.
One of the unit. Look, in that time,
Yeah.
those were the squads, bro. Sick with it, which I'm a part of now, man. Shout out to Mark Gray and Ant Diggs, man, Larry, all those guys, man. All the guys with Sick with it. Been playing with those guys now like a decade now. It's crazy. Time flies so fast, bro.
Yeah.
Of course, TMT, the unit, man. Shout out to Booby. We had real live squads out there, bro, and it was super.
No limit.
No limit. Oh man, shout out to No Limit. Wow,
Don't
bro.
forget them cats.
I played in the World Tournament here with No Limit one year. I believe it was 2005, 6. Shout out to Jamie Manor, man. God rest his soul, man. Our guy Jamie Manor.
And we need to make
huge.
that annual tournament a reality.
Absolutely.
The
Absolutely.
Jamie Manor
Sure.
annual
Sure.
flag football.
Sure.
tournament.
That'd be super dope. Super dope.
Yeah, we made it 1 year, 2 years, and I think we need to make that a reality.
Look, it's funny that we even mentioned Jamie. I just spoke to Tay this morning.
Yeah.
His little brother. I spoke to Tay this morning, man. Shout out to Tay Manor, man, Savante Manor.
Yeah.
My guy. But yeah, man, those were good times, man. Good times, man. We end up losing to the Utah Bears in the championship game, man. 34-31, I think was the final, man.
Close
It was a shoot. Boy, it was a shootout, bro. It was a shootout. But yeah, man. We go to Orlando next weekend, man, leaving out on a red eye on Wednesday night or Thursday night. To start the tournament on Friday afternoon, man. So it should be really, really dope, man. And we're gonna come back with some hardware, man.
Yeah.
I'm feeling that, man.
Yeah, do that.
Yes,
They
indeed,
disrespecting you guys.
man. Yeah, that's a little disrespect, man. But I mean, it is what it is, man. It's been happening for the longest, man. And shout out to Mark Gray, man. He keep
So we're
us
gonna
up
have to
on
go and
everything.
prove that thing one more time.
Yeah, that's all it is,
Yeah,
man.
that's all it
Mark
is.
Mark keep us up on everything that's being said, and I chime in a little bit, and I tend not to get into the back and forth, man. Especially with the guys here, because everybody want to claim they the best in the city. I say, well, man, we travel, so I mean, we've proven our point here in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
We've proven our point nationally as well, man. So I don't get into it, man. I don't, man.
Yeah.
And it looks like we got another phone caller.
Yeah.
You on live with Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk, man. Your guy Goose Thomas and your man Big Block Logan. State your name and where you're from, please.
Big Hurt driving cars wanting to be stuck.
Turn your radio down, please.
Nah, that's somebody. Nah, man. Look, man, when you call up here, man, when you call to Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk, man, don't be disrespectful. We take what we do real serious, man. Don't be disrespectful, man. Don't do that. It's not cool. Leave your sexual fantasies to yourself, because that's what that was. If you were listening, it was pornographic commentary. We don't do that.
Wow.
Keep that to yourself. You understand me? Keep it to yourself.
And that's when the block 'em should come
you know
into
what I'm
play.
saying?
Block his ass.
Yeah,
he
man.
truly needs to be blocked.
Yeah, man. We not on that. We on this sports talk, man.
Yeah.
That's what we doing, man. 14-10 at the half, man, out there in Santa Clara. Looks like the 49ers get the ball to start the third quarter. But yeah, man, we were into the Titans at Baltimore game, and if the Titans are able to do what they did last week, because we know Baltimore to be a little shaky in the run stop, right? They got the DBs. They just paid Marcus Peters a big boatload of money. They got the DBs to do it. Can they stop the run is the question. I'm of the mindset, I'm going to wait and see.
Well, beginning of the game, they'll get some stops. But as the game wears on, with that big back, when he start laying on you, that's when
load. The dude is a load, bro.
Yeah.
Dog, he's a tight end. Think
They
about
said he's
this,
a
bro.
defensive end.
Bro, he's
playing running back.
gigantic. That 247 that they giving him, now y'all lying. Come more like 260. Y'all lying. 6'3", bro, chiseled up.
They showed his high school
Man,
games,
come on, bro.
and I posted it on the page. I was like, this dude here every week
Unbelievable.
was above 200
Yeah,
every weekend.
unbelievable.
4, 5, 6 touchdowns.
Unbelievable.
I mean, come
That's
on.
crazy. How do you just, like, nobody can stop you at all, bro? Like, nobody?
Nobody.
And I saw on there a team held them to under 200 yards. It was
Yeah,
like a buck, it was like a buck
189.
90. I'm like, oh, yeah, you guys did a
189.
hell of a
Great
job.
job.
Great job. What was it on, like 23 carries or
Yeah.
something like that? Yeah,
Yeah.
great job. 3 touchdowns later.
Yeah. It's like,
Unbelievable stuff, man. But,
you know,
I mean, we'll see. I got the Ravens winning the game.
I have the Ravens as well.
Yeah.
Like I think that other part, which is Lamar Jackson, will make a difference.
Sure.
In that game,
Sure.
you know.
Sure.
I think they got the running game to be equal,
Sure.
but then when that dude start
When he get the
freezing everybody
rumbling,
and taking
stumbling,
off, oh my
bubbling,
goodness, yeah.
it gets to be
And
too
then when
much.
those tight ends start going up the seam and he start,
oh, way. If you're the Tennessee Titan defensive coordinator, man, you got a challenge right now, bro. You got a job to do, bro. You really, really do, man. Looks like we got another caller, man. Caller, you on live. We'll let the ball bounce sports talk. And it looks like they did hang up. Oh, okay. Let's see. See if we can get the folks back on, man. No. No bueno. No bueno. All right, man. Give us a call back, man. Kickoff now. Just starting the second half of this Vikings at 49ers game. 49ers have okay field position starting out at their own 22-yard line, it looks like, going out. But little NBA news, man. Right now, we're 38 games in, almost to the halfway point of the season. Who are you, Bill? And I want to get your opinion on this too, James. Who right now is your most valuable player? Who is your defensive player of the year? And who is your most improved player in the NBA right now? And if you want to throw rookie of the year in there, man, we'll do that too. Because I got a couple of names for rookie of the year, bro. There's a couple of folks we can name, bro. That's just hooping.
I'm gonna stay with my original one, which is LeBron. Especially if they can get to the, till they get to the finals.
Right.
But I've looked at it a different way. Man, AD might be
balling
the MVP of that team.
Sure.
Because, I think LeBron would probably be doing the things he's doing without AD. Probably at a more higher rate and a more exhausting rate because
we don't want it to be exhausting.
because you don't have that other guy.
Sure.
But he has that other guy, which AD, he's hurt right now, but
little upper butt injury.
Yeah. But I think
butt.
Yeah. But I think down the stretch LeBron will probably start taking over, the MVP race and win it. I know, Giannis and I really, James Harden, but I still don't think that's going to get them to the NBA finals.
Right.
Him scoring a lot of points.
Sure.
Sure. He's sexy.
Right.
Every night putting up 38
Sure.
to 40 to
Sure.
50, 60
Sure.
points.
Sure.
It's real sexy, but
Absolutely.
it's going to be sexy with an ugly face.
Right. Nice body.
Nice
Body of a goddess,
Bad
face from
grill.
hell.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's essentially what
Right.
it is, man.
Right.
And 49ers with a big third down conversion right here over the middle, and they are picking on Xavier Rhodes, and rightfully so. He deserves to be picked on. Look, Xavier Rhodes is one guy who, and Kendrick Bourne is the recipient. Nice catch, Kendrick Bourne. Wow.
Yeah,
Um,
in motion.
yeah.
too.
He's one guy that I actually had rated as one of the top 5 corners in the league.
He fell off.
Fell off. Completely off.
Mhm.
Unbelievable stuff,
Yeah.
man. But yeah, go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, but my defensive player of the year has got to be AD.
Yeah, he balling. Man.
Yeah.
He really is.
You know, the Lakers have been having shot block parties lately.
Boy, block 20. block 20 last week.
Yeah.
Was it against the Knicks? Were they blocked 20? Yeah, I don't care who it was against, man. It's a professional basketball
Yeah.
team that
Denied
showed up.
Might have been the
that
Knicks.
showed
They
up to
denied
the
20
Staples
shots.
Center.
Might have been the Knicks.
It might have been the Knicks.
Yeah.
It was a professional basketball team that showed up to Staples Center and got 20 shots blocked.
20.
Yikes.
I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
AD
Doesn't matter.
and my man was
McGee,
not McGee, and then who else? And well, Howard.
Howard.
Yeah,
Howard
Dwight Howard.
was taking him out
Yeah.
of the sky.
Just unbelievable.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, swatting everything, bro.
Yeah.
And for defensive player of the year, you said AD.
AD.
What about rookie of the year? Who you looking at for rookie of the year, bro?
Rookie of the year, I'm going to go with Ja Morant.
All right.
I think down the stretch he'll start making his
Sure.
presence known
Sure.
for that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I mean we're not quite to the 41 game mark yet. Still got a little ways to go,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean right now I wouldn't argue with you there. I wouldn't argue with you there with those 3 guys. What about you, James? What you think?
I'm liking AD for MVP. Definitely keeping his energy up, holding it down. Bron go out. He shows he can lead a team.
Sure.
But I mean, Bron is not he's a very close second. At
Absolutely.
the age that he is,
Sure.
and he's still keeping 20 plus a game.
Come on, bro.
Come on, man.
Drop 35 and
Now,
15 assists.
I
the
think
other
what would drop him out,
Who, Bron?
LeBron. I
Mhm.
think what will drop him out if he doesn't win any of these games against like the Clippers
night. Mhm.
or the next matchup
Gotcha.
against.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
That's the
against
thing, man.
Milwaukee.
He's not showing up against when
Yeah.
it really count.
Gotcha.
You could be the undefeated team, but I don't know. I'm like all around first team AD defensive player of the year.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? He's definitely killing.
Mhm.
I don't have a rookie yet. I don't have a rookie yet. I mean,
It's a lot of guys.
yeah, man.
That's
This is
really,
a
really
very
a lot of people,
talented
man.
team, but I mean, talented class
Yeah.
coming in, and so I don't have a rookie yet.
Yeah, and coming
But, I
in,
mean,
a lot of people.
I don't want to
didn't
sound
even-
biased. Both of my players was from the Lakers. but
Hey,
I'm
man,
definitely
it is what it
Lakers,
is,
but I'm
man.
just saying
I mean,
they
it
are
is.
killing this year.
It is what it is.
They're doing
They
it. They're doing their thing.
They hooping, man. MVP right now for me, I got it in a 3-person race. Give me Giannis, give me LeBron, and give me James Harden. Right now, though, that's who I have right now in the race for most valuable player. LeBron's performance last night against Dallas, man, was huge.
Mhm.
Not having AD there, going out and putting on the performance he did
Right.
with those guys in the second unit stepping up was gigantic too. I mean, Kyle Kuzma, giving you 26 off the bench, 27 off the bench was insane. Looks like we got another caller, man. Caller, you're on live with LTBB. State your name and where you're from, please. See what I'm saying?
Oh, it's a different number.
See what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
They playing again.
Yeah, y'all doing too much, bro.
That's a whole different person.
Come
Yeah,
on, bro.
I'm not getting it.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. So that's my MVP race right there between those 3 guys. Defensive player of the year. I mean, AD in the class by itself right now, man.
Yeah.
He hooping, bro.
Yeah,
He
he's
really
killing.
is. He's killing defensively. I like that whole front court, man, with JaVale McGee, Dwight Howard, and AD, man. That's
a wall, man.
I mean,
You
that's
can't get by it, man.
that is a block party between those 3 guys, man. But AD right now for defensive player of the year, rookie of the year for me. This guy Tyler Hero is special in Miami. ever get a chance to watch the Miami Heat, they don't play on TV often, so you gotta have league pass.
Mm-hmm.
This kid, Tyler Hero, gets buckets. Buckets. It's a special thing, man, to watch this kid play. And coming out of Kentucky, I mean, nobody really knew much about the kid, but if you watch college basketball, you kind of you keep your ear to the street. You hear about certain guys.
Yeah.
And this guy was one of the guys that I had heard about, but I didn't get to see him play often. But when I saw him play here in Vegas in Summer League, I was highly impressed by this kid. Smooth game, doesn't force anything, can get his shot off. What is he, about 6'5"?
Only 19.
Only 19 years, about 6'5". Can get his shot off. It looks like he played on the playground with people that don't look like him.
13, 4, and 2.
You know what I'm saying? Like Tyler Hero.
13, 4, and 2.
13, 4, and 2 right now is what he's averaging?
Yeah.
Come on, man. A rook putting up decent numbers at 19 years old in this league. I mean, I got to give my vote right now to Tyler Hero. I love John Morant's game, though. I love what he's doing. I think it's probably going to matter. You know what? That may not matter so much in the Rookie of the Year race. How far a team goes, that may be MVP race, more so. But
John Morant is 18, 3, and 6.
Yeah, it'll be out of them two guys, man.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be out of those two guys, bro. It really would, man. And John Morant looks like he has the edge right now. But for me, my personal, opinion, man, I like Tyler Hero, man. I like him a lot. I really, really do, man. So,
just a little stats.
Yeah.
Lakers are third in the points allowed.
Total points allowed or average per game?
Average
per game. Okay.
105. Okay. Orlando is 103. 103.3.
Look, Orlando, sneaky.
Yeah, man.
Got a decent team out there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Boston second, 104.
Sneaky though.
Sneaky.
What Orlando sitting in the standings right now?
Orlando is in the 7th spot.
In the 7th. I was gonna say they were in the 8th spot the last time.
18 and 21.
Like Orlando can make the playoffs, bro. Legit shot.
Brooklyn is 8, 17 and 20.
Yeah, apparently their defense is crazy.
Wow. So what that's telling me is if you're in the 8th slot and you're 3 games under 500, that's telling me you can stop people, you just can't score it.
Yeah.
That's what that's telling me. You can stop folks, can't score it though. Let's look at the Eastern Conference a little bit, man, because the West is always studied, man. Everybody, always mentions the Western Conference as being the top heavy side. Mm-hmm. But looking at the East though, outside of the Milwaukee Bucks, who is your team to look at outside of the Milwaukee Bucks right now?
I'm still going to say Philadelphia.
Okay.
Because Philadelphia might still make a move to help them, when the trade deadline comes around.
Sure.
They're sitting at the 5th spot right now, 25 and 14. But I think Philadelphia might be that team. Might be that team that you're talking about in the East. Now,
my only concern with Philly right now at this point, interception by the 49ers, Richard Sherman with the pick. My only concern with Philly right now, well, I got 2. One is a just momentary concern. One could be long term. My momentary concern with the Sixers right now is Joel Embiid. How long will this dislocated finger keep him out? And if you guys saw that injury, pretty gruesome. I've dislocated my finger in a basketball game before, where the front bone was actually sitting on the back half bone, so it was like overlapped. His was like his looked like Booger McFarland's, like it was like cocked to the side.
Yeah,
like it was pretty bad dislocation. That's my momentary concern my long-term concern is shooting.
Mhm.
Where do they get knocked down shooting from? That's my concern. Now you let JJ Redick move on. You didn't want to pay him because they paid him 1 year, $18 million at one point, and you didn't want to re-sign a guy that's just a specialist essentially to damn near $20 million
Yeah.
a year. That's like eating up salary cap. You know what I'm saying? Like you can find a shooter for far less than that. Like I'm not sure where Kyle Korver is going to be on trade deadline day, but you can pay him next to nothing. He'll
Yeah.
come in and shoot for you.
Yeah.
This is the best 3-point shooter percentage wise that the league's ever seen. So I think actually I just saw Joe Harris move up into that realm. Nobody know what Joe Harris is. He's a wing for the Nets. Played at University of Virginia. He moved up. I'm like, how did he even get eligible to? Like, what's going on? Is it a certain amount of attempts that you gotta have? Yeah.
Yes.
So he's up
I
there
guess.
with Kyle Korver percentage wise now. So, those are my concerns about the Philadelphia 76ers moving forward. Now, Joel Embiid's injury, he'll overcome that. He'll be back full strength again. I played with a dislocated finger on my shooting hand. This is not his shooting hand that this dislocation happened, but I don't know the severity of the dislocation. Everybody's different. So
They said it was some torn
some
ligaments.
ligament damage.
Yeah,
Then
some
that
ligament
then
damage.
when you have ligament damage,
Yeah.
that's where other things play in, surgeries and stuff like that can keep you out longer. But because the dislocation, man, it looked like he got it caught in a jersey,
Yeah.
and it just dislocated.
It's happened to me twice. It happened
Sure.
to this thumb
Mhm.
in high school
Mm-hmm.
and in flag football.
Yeah.
I was reaching for a flag.
Yep.
and
Jammed him
this-
up.
Yeah, and this pinky finger was that way.
Oh my god. Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
I put it back.
Put it back.
Taped it up.
Yeah.
Kept playing.
Kept moving. Kept moving.
Yeah.
I just looked at this stat, man. The 49ers have 209 total yards. The Minnesota Vikings have 89
89.
total yards in this football game.
Mm-hmm.
And the Niners are moving. First down, Tevin Coleman on the run.
Yeah.
Looks like the 49ers are at the Vikings 30, just inside their 35 right now. Like Tevin Coleman
The
be running
stretch.
like in slow motion, bro.
Like
Like
stretch play.
that stretch play, man. That stretch play do it every time, man. It's to move those linebackers, man, and create lanes, man. That's what the stretch play is all about, man. If you can find a lane, dart through it.
Yeah.
That's what you do. But yeah, man, I like Philly too. I like the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm just concerned about shooting.
I don't say that they're going to beat Milwaukee. I think
Sure.
Milwaukee is the class of the East.
No doubt.
But I think that they'll be there at the end.
Sure.
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 Possibly lose. To them. Because they have a little bit more.
Absolutely.
They have a little bit more team wise than the 76ers.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. Well, man, oh man, the Sixers obviously. I like the Miami Heat, bro.
Miami Heat
really
sitting in
like
second
what-
place.
I really like what Jimmy Butler is doing over there, bro. With that young group of dudes too, man. Bam Adebayo is balling, bro.
Mhm.
He is hooping.
Yeah.
Y'all again, if you haven't gotten a chance to watch any Miami Heat basketball, because like I said, they don't play on network TV like that. We don't see
No.
them on the 4-letter. We don't see them
Have
on
to have.
TNT like that.
Yeah.
Please take your time to watch the Miami Heat
Yeah,
play
just check 'em out.
basketball. Bro. Just check them out. That's
Yeah.
one of my 2 league pass teams that I tune into. The other one being the Utah Jazz.
Mhm.
And speaking of them, they've crept up after a slow
Yeah.
start. The Utah Jazz have. But if you get a chance, man, please look at that Miami Heat team and just watch what Jimmy Butler is doing with those guys, man. Because a lot of people had their doubts about Jimmy Butler. His leadership ability all of that, stuff that went down in Minnesota. And I just attribute it to, dudes with thin skin, bro.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they said Cat had some issues with him. Well, we seen what Cat's capable of emotionally.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we can just stop that conversation right there.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, man, he was sent there to be a vet leader, and the young dudes didn't receive it. Simple. He asked for better, and the young dudes didn't receive it. Now, I don't know if Andrew Wiggins finally had a coming to Jesus moment, but he's playing better now. I don't know. Maybe he was like, you know what? Oh, Buckets might have been right, dog.
Yeah.
Oh. First down 49ers at the 2-yard line right now. Tevin Coleman with a huge run up the middle, carrying tacklers along with him.
Carrying tacklers.
Yeah, Quan 5'9" chiming in, said the Niners are running it down their throat. Yeah, man, they done switched up the whole game plan, bro. They done switched it up, man. Big time. Loosening up that D line, putting bodies on bodies, man, and pushing the ball forward, man. And that's how it's supposed to be, man. 7 rushes on this drive, 0 pass attempts by Jimmy Garoppolo. 0. Touchdown 49ers. 24-10 is the score at this point. Look, as a Niner fan and just as a football fan in general, looking at this game coming in, and we're just switching back to the NFL. We're gonna be back to the NBA in a second. Looking at this game, I had my doubts, and it wasn't with my own team. It wasn't with the 49ers. It was actually with the Vikings. They got 2 crazy wideouts over there, bro, in Diggs and Thielen, who I'm looking at our DBs like, hey, I'm not concerned about Sherman at all. Not concerned about Richard Sherman. Concerned about Witherspoon on the other side.
Well,
that's what I was concerned about.
well, this second half,
yeah,
looks like they'll be throwing.
Yeah,
they're going to be throwing more.
They're going to be throwing the football now
because now they're down.
Yeah, down 2 scores now.
Down 2 scores now. So they might have to chuck it around the field a little bit.
And this is exactly what I wanted Kirk Cousins to do. Because now D Ford and Bosa can peel them ears back, G. We peeling the ears back. I'm not gonna say Dalvin Cook will be taken completely out of the game because, we know Shanny. We know that they'll continue to run the football.
Mm-hmm.
They'll continue to run the football. So I'm not getting ready to take Dalvin Cook completely out. But Kirk Cousins will be passing the football more here going forward. And this is prime opportunity for the 49ers to cash in, man. So
you got to get back in this ball game.
You have to.
And unless there's a big run.
Yeah.
A 90-something
right.
run.
Yeah, right. That's the only thing that's going to happen.
Yeah. You got to pass the ball, Yeah. I mean,
Dalvin
Cook's a good receiver out of the backfield, so he can help.
He's great.
Yeah.
He's great. He's a great pass catcher out of the backfield, man. So that's why I said he's not going to be, taken completely out. But, as far as, handing the ball off to him and running, that ain't going to happen, dog. You got to speed this game up.
Yeah.
If you're the Vikings, you got to speed the game up.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to the NBA. The Eastern Conference. I like even though they're in the spot that they're in right now, I still like what the Nets are doing. I really, really do. This kid Spencer Dinwiddie, man. I like this kid, bro. I truly
sitting
do.
In the A
bro.
spot right now.
Sitting in the A spot, no Kyrie Irving here for seems like months he's been out.
I think he's going to opt for surgery.
They talking about, I read a report that he may be coming back Thursday. This Thursday coming. But to your point about, him opting for surgery, I did hear that as well. But that was before this latest report, which I saw just this morning about him, possibly returning on Thursday. So, we don't necessarily know. Shout out to my goddamn Wilson, man. We always get into the riffs about Kyrie Irving, man, and them needing them and not needing them and yada, yada, yada. All of that good stuff, man. But looks like we got another phone caller. Caller, man. You're on live with Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk, man. Your guy Goose Thomas and Bill Blockham Logan. State your name and where you're from, please. Wow. Come on, man. Yeah, man. Look, man, when y'all call up here, bro, I'm going to say it again. You will be cut off immediately. We not about that, man. We not about it. Not at all, man.
These grown folks doing that?
Grown people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a grown man. I talked to him offline.
Yeah.
A grown man.
He said he want to talk football.
Oh, well, okay.
Ain't playing.
Yeah, man, come on, dog.
Yeah.
Stop.
It's crazy.
Stop it, man. Yeah, man. Quan says, speaking of D Ford, he's a major difference maker. Him and Quan Alexander being back makes a very good defense very great, man. You're absolutely correct, man. I totally believe that. Quan Alexander, and I didn't even think Quan Alexander was going to play today, honestly. But I think the rules may be different for the playoffs versus regular season, because when you get put on IR, it's a minimum 8 weeks. You have to stay on IR for 8 weeks, right? And you cannot return from IR until you've practiced 3 straight weeks during the regular season. But I guess, again, playoffs, a little different. You as soon as you come back and practice a week, boom, you can start right back. And that bye week was so big for the San Francisco 49ers. You got to think, after we traded for Emmanuel Sanders did not have a bye week.
Yeah.
Because our bye week was early, week 4. The team as it alone didn't have a bye week since week 4. Now you bring in Emmanuel Sanders. He played 17 straight weeks of football, bro. He never got a game off.
Yeah.
Never got a game off. So that 2 week period, allowed him to heal up, because he had some rib issues. It allowed him to heal up, and it allowed the team as a whole to heal up. D4 getting back off the hamstring, and Richard Sherman had some hamstring issues, and Quan Alexander, being able to come back from the pec. So and Tart as well coming back from injury. So that's a key guy at each level of the defense that was able to come back and solidify this defense, man. And you're seeing the product right now on the field, man. Niners still up 24-10, 3:37 left in the third, and they're about to get the football back. So hopefully, man, we can go ahead and close this thing out, man. Get rid of these people, man, and move on to the NFC title game, man. That's what I'm hoping. Don't fool around with these people. Stop fooling around. Don't fool around with these people, man. Don't fool around with these people, man. Mess around and get caught up.
Yeah.
Don't do it. That's a good football team out there. I can't dismiss what the Vikings have been able to do, what Kirk Cousins has been able to do, man, because there was one time, man, where I was like a Kirk Cousins apologist, because I just thought he just played for bad football teams, man, essentially. Really had no, especially in Washington, really had no wideouts to go to. But if you looked at his numbers every single year, he was putting up the numbers. You're looking at 27 to 30 touchdowns, 10 picks, 12 picks, and throwing for 4,200 yards every single year. He was consistent, but he kept getting the bad rap because his teams were bad.
Yeah.
But now you look at him with weapons around him, with Thielen, Diggs. You throw in Kyle Rudolph, and of course Dalvin Cook, my Florida State guy, and you look at what he's actually been able to do with solid weapons around him.
Yeah.
So, and
to your point, bad karma in sports is letting a team stay in something. You got to go ahead and get rid of them.
You have to. You
got to stay planted on their neck.
Yes.
The whole time till the clock says 0.
You have to. Got to play 60 minutes.
Yeah. So You know, they right now they two scores up.
Yeah.
You know, they got it in hand right
Yeah.
now with the ball.
Yeah, with the ball.
Yeah.
With the ball, man. So yeah. Yes, indeed, man. So we got a little bit of time here. Western Conference, NBA. We're not going to speak Laker basketball today. I know, it's a lot of people on the page that, claim that's all we talk about is the Lakers and LeBron and the Cowboys. Look, I want to give you guys a tidbit. Start paying attention. Because clearly you're not.
Yeah.
If you believe that that's all we talk about on the Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk page on Facebook, you are sadly mistaken. This is why I say this every week. I encourage you to chime in and be a part of the conversation.
Speak your piece.
This is why I say that.
If you're a Nuggets fan, speak on them.
Speak on them. We don't have any Nuggets fans. We don't have people that speak about the Nuggets.
Yeah.
We got plenty of fans spread across the NBA. We got Boston Celtic fans. We got a few Miami Heat fans in there. Got some Portland fans. Got some King fans. Some Suns fans in there. I haven't seen any Memphis Grizzly fans.
Currently
although I'm
sitting in the second spot, 26-11.
Who are you talking about?
Denver.
The Denver Nuggets. Come on. They got a good ball club over there, bro. A really good ball club. They're just young. Just a young team.
Yeah.
They don't know how to win at a championship level yet. They can go in there and surprise the hell out of you, though.
Yeah.
They just don't have that championship stamp yet.
We've had our resident Clipper fan, Jason Cunningham, chime in on his team.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
What
he
a
chimes
Dallas,
in with the
what a
Clippers.
Dallas Maverick fan.
I know it's plenty of it's for sure some Dallas Mavericks fans on the page for sure. I know that for a
OKC
fact.
fans.
Some OKC
sitting in the
fans.
seventh spot.
Come on, man. There's squads out there, man.
Obviously, Chris Paul has made a difference over there.
Clearly, he's made a difference with those young dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is a monster, bro. I like that young dude, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He can play.
Yeah.
And he's like low key, like a good facilitator.
Yeah. And Ja Morant has his team in the A spot.
In a playoff spot right now. Oh, wow,
Yeah.
man. Wow.
Speak your piece.
Speak your piece. Stop holding on to you. Stop that.
Don't
Look,
call
man.
up here with the shenanigans either.
So this the thing though. We had more people chime in to the Lil Boozy issue from yesterday. People that I've never ever seen chime in on sports before.
Can you break that down, please?
Look, man. Okay. I'm gonna give it to you in short. Because I do not want to go any further than I've already gone with this.
Right.
Lil Boosie felt it necessary to go to a store, purchase some paraphernalia that had the Greek letters of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated on the shirt. All of us that are in Greekdom, me being a part of Phi Beta Sigma, I know a lot of other people's. I can name a full list. Know that if you are not a part of any of these organizations, and oh my God, the 49ers have got the ball back off a muff punt.
Minnesota didn't come to play today.
First and goal, 49ers at the 9-yard line. Wow. Wow.
3 minutes in the first. In
Wow.
the third. 1 minute in the third.
1 minute left in the third quarter. Wow, off a muff punt. Look at this. Right off the chest. And who is it? Raheem Mostert, our leading rusher in the past 8 weeks, is also a solid special teamer for us as well. He
Clearly.
recovers the fumble.
Clearly.
He recovers the fumble. And if he catches it clean, he runs into the end zone. My God.
I can just hear the Vikings fans
boy.
when he did this. Oh, you mother!
Shout out to our guy, man, Mike. Mike Joyner, man, Shorty 2K, man, over there, 5-star barbershop, man. He's a huge Vikings fan. Always has been, man. So, but in short,
Greek letters.
yes, Lil Boosie found it necessary to go into the store, purchase this Kappa Alpha Psi shirt, and actually wear it out to an Atlanta Hawks Houston Rockets basketball game. Now, side note to this. His brother is a member of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. But that's neither here nor there. That doesn't matter. So people in the Greek community, in the Divine Nine community, particularly members of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, were on his helmet in social media. It was bad. It was really bad. If you and I'm telling this to everybody, people that may know or may, there's 100% chance. I'm talking to everybody on the airways. There's 100% chance that you know someone that belongs to one of these 9 organizations that are in the Divine Nine. It's a real live chance that somebody close to you is a member of one of these organizations. If you don't believe me, get the message from them. If you do not belong to one of these organizations, do not put on their paraphernalia. Don't do it. There is a difference between buying paraphernalia and then turning around and wearing it. Because there are countless people, men that have bought paraphernalia for their girlfriends that have crossed into a sorority, and opposite, women that have bought paraphernalia for their husbands or boyfriends that have crossed into a fraternity. Mm-hmm. You can buy all you want. And this is what I was trying to explain on the page. You could be a customer. So what? I've gone in and bought paraphernalia for other organizations of people that I know that's crossing. I don't belong to the organization. I'm not finna wear the shirt. Mm-hmm. I'm not finna flaunt the paddle or put the license plate border on my car. There's a difference between it. And that's all folks are trying to get the people that don't understand to understand. That's it. So what were you thinking, Lil Boozy? What were you thinking, bro?
I guess he felt the need to, express what he wants to do when he wants to do it.
Right.
Yeah, I can wear the shirt when I want to do it. But you got your helmet smashed.
And you can catch this L. Sure, go right ahead. Yeah. But you can catch this L, though.
Yeah.
You can catch this L.
So how did he feel after he got his helmet dinged up a little bit?
Well, what he did to, I guess, mend the situation is on Instagram, he had a shimmy contest. The members of Kappa Alpha Psi are known for their shimmy when they throwing their shoulders doing their shoulder thing. So he had a shimmy contest on Instagram, and I guess he's going to pay the winner $5,000 or $6,000. That's a good way to mend the broken fences there.
Yeah,
so that's solid. That's solid. I'll take that.
But you, sir, can't wear the shirt.
You can't do that, man.
Anymore.
You can't do that, man. You can't do it.
As long as he understands that.
As long as you understand, man, you can't do that, man. Before we get out of here, predictions for Monday night, bro. We have the LSU Tigers.
Got to do predictions for tomorrow's game.
Oh, we got it, definitely. Let's do that first. We have the Seahawks going to Green Bay. What you looking like, bro?
I think this is where the bird stops. Sorry, Melissa. I think this is where the bird stops. That cold weather.
Yeah. Now they was just in Philly. Cold weather too. They a cold weather team. When it get cold in Seattle, it get cold, bro.
Yeah.
It's not there ain't no fair weather place.
Yeah. But,
at all.
I think it's gonna be a little bit tough to going up to the Lambeau Field.
Yeah, man. They say they was paying folks to shovel the snow off.
They do that all the
field,
time.
bro.
They do that all the time when it's when it snows. They'll pay the citizens $12 an hour.
Yeah, I'll go up there and shovel this snow.
Yeah, shovel the snow so we can get ready for this game.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm off.
Yeah.
We go ahead and shovel this snow real quick.
$12 an hour? Oh yeah. And can you imagine how cold it is
Boy,
doing
chilly
that?
than a mug. Boy, I'm not doing
good.
it. I'm straight, bro.
Yeah.
I don't even want to sit there and watch the jump.
Yeah. You got to up that wage.
Yeah, man.
For me to do that.
$12?
$12?
$12? Man, please.
Did they buy tickets to the game too?
I mean,
Do I
now for
get
$12 in the ticket,
That might now you got.
you might be cooking.
These
we
might,
might
be
be
some
talking.
ticket holders.
Yeah. It's $12 in the ticket, man. You might be cooking, man.
Yeah.
But don't give me $12 off my ticket.
No,
don't
negative,
do that.
negative. Don't do that. Field goal by Robbie Gould, 27-10. Now with 14-13 left in the fourth.
Got some work to do, Kirk.
Got some work to do, man. Got some work to do. I like the Green Bay Packers here, man, at home. I really, really do. I think Aaron Rodgers is locked in. I think Devontae Adams is locked in. Their run game has shown up for them, and that their defense is underrated too. I like their front four, bro.
Yeah.
They're highly
Two
underrated.
Smith boys.
We're if they win, we're gonna have a tough time with them. Now I know we smacked them earlier in the season, but that front four is playing considerably better than they were at that time. So we still got to worry about them. I think we'll still win the football game, but we're gonna have a tough time with them dudes, man. Them some big dudes that live in the backfield.
Yeah.
So I like Green Bay as well. In the AFC, we got the
Tennessee.
Texans. Well, we did the Tennessee
Did
game
we?
already. Yeah. We both had Baltimore, I believe.
Yeah.
We got the Texans going to Kansas City. Who you got, man?
I got young Mahomes, man.
Yeah, Patty, man. Patty special, bro.
Yeah.
Patty special. Patty
Yeah.
special. And just side note, when I said last week that I felt that Deshaun Watson was the better quarterback, I didn't mean stats, because clearly the numbers speak to Patrick Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about from an X's and O's standpoint, being able to will his team down the field in crucial situations. That's what I was talking about. You can't dispute the numbers, bro. There's no way you could dispute that. I'm just talking about from what I've seen over the course of his college and now pro career. I'm looking at X's and O's strictly, bro. Strictly. Talent-wise, you're looking at Patrick Mahomes. He's more talented. Like, nobody can dispute that Patrick Mahomes is more talented than Deshaun Watson. But Deshaun Watson makes plays too. We've seen it.
Yeah.
We saw it just last week.
Yeah.
We saw it already. We know the dude can make plays, bro. So let's not dismiss what Deshaun Watson is doing in lieu of Patrick Mahomes just because he's put up these gaudy numbers that you have to respect.
Yeah.
You got to respect the numbers. But
And we've seen him make some comebacks.
we've seen
too.
it. Yes, we have.
Yeah.
So there's no way you can, I'm not just getting ready to, I ain't going to put him. I put him ahead above. I ain't going to put him head and shoulders, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm hey,
Going
Sean
with
Watson.
the Chiefs. I'm going with the Chiefs.
You going to go with the Chiefs?
Yeah. Go with the Chiefs, man. Speak your piece. Speak your piece.
Yeah.
Speak your piece.
Give me the Chiefs.
Mahomes looks good.
Give me the Chiefs. I'll take the Chiefs at home.
And the home of
Yeah.
the Chiefs.
Yeah. Hey, Arrowhead be rocking, bro.
Man.
That is a loud building. Oh my God, they get loud in there, bro. Give me the Kansas City Chiefs, man. Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill. It just could prove to be a little too much. I think they end up making a play late. I don't think they're gonna blow them out. Don't think they'll blow them out, but they'll make a play late and eventually put themselves over the hump.
Yeah.
Moving on to Monday night's championship game.
Ooh.
The Tigers will win.
Yeah.
The Tigers are gonna win.
No doubt.
No question about it. The Tigers will win. It's just if you picking
Will they be from South Carolina?
are you picking the
from
Bengal?
Louisiana?
Are you pitching
Not Louisiana.
Yeah,
Louisiana.
Louisiana, the boot. Are you picking the Bayou Bengal Tiger? Or are you picking the Wild Tiger from South Carolina? Who you going with?
I'm going
G?
to go with the Louisiana boys.
Gonna go with them Louisiana boys?
Yeah.
Look, man.
The Louisiana folks raised me, so I'm gonna go with the Louisiana folks.
No doubt. You know, I'm Texas boy to the soul. I was raised by Texas folk. I like what LSU has been able to do to this point. Burrow is a monster. He'll probably be the first quarterback taken off the board in April. They got decent receivers over there. They got a solid run game. The defense is solid. All of that is good. I like Ed Orgeron too as a head coach.
Oh, gravelly voice.
Yeah. Oh man, just like he got an old frog in his throat, man. Old frog in his throat. Sack by the San Francisco 49ers, and Bosa comes up lame. Looks like he might have got hit in the stomach. Knocked the wind out of him a little bit there. But he comes up with the sack, it looks like. Good coverage on the outside. Yeah, they bottling Thielen up. I like Tart, man. It's good right there. I like that. But give me them Clemson Tigers, man. I've seen too much of them.
Okay.
I've seen too much of them, man. I've seen too much of Dabo Swinney. How about that? I've seen entirely too much of Dabo Swinney to go against him. All year long, the Clemson Tigers have been doubted, bro. Oh, they haven't played anybody. They almost lost to North Carolina. Yada, yada, yada.
But they kept on winning.
And now we're here. Now
Keep
we're
on winning.
here.
Yeah.
You keep on winning.
You can only beat who's in front of you.
That's it. That's all I can do. That's all I can do.
Say what you want.
Say what you feel. That's all I can do is beat who's in front of
Say
me.
what you feel.
And Dabo Swinney proved a lot to me 2 weeks ago against the Ohio State Buckeyes, bro. He truly did. He truly, truly did. He is a masterful schemer. He's masterful. He is a schemer.
Well, he's had 2 weeks.
Yeah, he's your favorite schemer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's had 2 weeks.
Yeah.
To scheme against this team from Louisiana.
Look, I personally think they
I
take
think the
Joe,
Louisiana boys
Yeah.
is on a mission.
I
Man.
think they take Joe Burrow completely out of the game. I think that's his aim. That's Dabo's aim, is to take Burrow out of the football game. Do not allow him to beat us. That's what I'm thinking, bro. But either way,
Yeah.
Hey.
A Tiger is going to win.
the Tigers are going to win,
Yeah.
for sure. Shout out to
Either way.
Mel Kaufman, man, Dave Little. Checking in, man. We appreciate y'all, man. And, Mel Kaufman, man, he's a big-time LSU fan, man. And, he got them Bayou Bengals to win it, man. He got them Bayou Bengals to win it, man. Hey, we appreciate everybody for chiming in, bro.
Yeah.
We appreciate the dummy phone calls.
Yeah.
Weirdos.
Yeah, that jerk.
Stop being
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
Ali. If you want to talk sports, call in and talk sports, but stop being weird. That's weirdo stuff, man. That's stuff that hackers do and people that go on sites looking for small children do. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a predator.
Yeah.
That's predator activity.
Weirdo.
You're a weirdo. Stop being weird.
Yeah.
Stop being a predator.
Grow up.
Grow up. Go find a woman your own age, clown.
Or find a
Yeah.
woman.
Find a woman, period.
Yeah.
Just find a woman.
Just find a woman. A woman.
A woman. That's what I'm
A
saying.
grown one.
Yeah.
Weirdo.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dre Bailey, man, out there in Long Beach.
Yeah.
And everybody
Steve
that
at
chime-
work.
Steve
Super
at
dad.
work, but I
Sherm,
think
I
he's
don't know what
playing
you're
hooky.
doing.
I think Steve might be playing hooky. He could be at
Yeah.
work though. I ain't gonna go in on Steve, man. But yeah, man, we appreciate everybody for chiming in, man. Again, man, we are live every Saturday, 2:00 Pacific time, and every Tuesday, 6:00 Pacific time, right here on Gorilla Cross Radio, man. Download that Gorilla Cross app, and if you scared, better go to church.